Welcome back to another one of Miss Terry's mini lesson. Today we'll be covering plot and exactly what it is and how to use it. Now plot, the important thing to know, it's only fiction. Okay? Only fiction. This is only what we use for fiction. Even though some nonfiction could sound like it has a plot, this is primarily fiction. Okay? A plot is kind of the foundation of all fictional stories. Another word we call plot is a story structure. Think of the building blocks of fictional stories. So all fictional stories have specific items that are in the plot. Your students might be used to seeing something that looks like this. This is a very descriptive plot map. There's a lot going on here, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. It is pretty simple. At the beginning of your story, you go ahead and you meet your characters. You can have your good guy, which is the protagonist, or you can have your bad guy, which is the antagonist. After you have your characters, you need to have your setting. That is the when and the where. The when and the where. Think of past, present, future. After you have your characters, your setting, you need to go ahead and establish a problem. This is where things get interesting. A problem is the main conflict of the story. Some stories have multiple conflicts. Without a conflict, a story is kind of boring. Very boring, in fact. So you have your characters, your setting, and your conflict. The steps form a character to solve the conflict, which causes the tension to rise, called sequence of events. They're little steps that get us to the conclusion. I compare this to a railroad car or a roller coaster car going up the hill at the very first long drop. The higher it goes, the more suspenseful it gets until you get to the very top. These events raise the tension until you get to the point where you just can't take it anymore, and that is called the climax. That's called the climax. Okay. After that, the story normally drops off fairly easily. It all balances back out down to the bottom, and you get your conclusion. How was the problem solved? Now, in 5th grade, we don't use just one word. We can have conclusion, resolution, solution. We don't say ending anymore. So we have conclusion, resolution, solution. Okay. So let me go ahead and very quickly review this. At the beginning of your story, you're going to have your characters. You can have the good guy and the bad guy. You're going to have the setting, the where and when, past, present, future, and then you have the problem, which is the primary conflict. You then spend the rest of the story solving the problem through sequence of events until you get to the climax. The climax is the most exciting part of the story. After the climax, you have kind of the ending part. This is called the falling action, a little bit of 6th grade knowledge for you. And then you get to the conclusion, which is where you originally solved the problem. Now, plot, since this is all fiction, can also tie into theme. I'm going to go ahead and write theme out here. Be on the lookout for theme. Theme is the life lesson. What can the reader learn? But when your child is reading plot at home, or pardon me, is reading a fictional story at home, ask them who the protagonist, who the antagonist is. Ask them, what is the climax? was the most tense part? Ask them how you think this problem is going to be solved. These are great questions to think about your fictional story at home. So once again, this is Miss Tyree, and I'm going to be a little corny here because I just got something from Life Touch. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. See y'all guys next time. Bye.